Welcome back to the 7th episode of the Boys Only Podcast. I'm your host, Lorenzo.
Co-host, Jalen.
And this is our guest today, the dopest older cousin that I had. And for some reason, I didn't see you a lot. It was like a myth.
A big age.
It was like a myth. Bro.
You're like Bigfoot.
Like cousin Tommy, bro. Cousin Tommy was like this. I'm like, no way, bro. But this is cousin Tommy. He was more than welcome to join us, and I think it's awesome because you text me all the time and say how you love our episodes and stuff.
Yeah,
and
it's tight.
I think it's a blast.
Tuned in every episode.
I think it's awesome.
At work, just throw it on my headphones, be getting down. It's tight. I enjoy it.
What do you do for work?
I'm an electrician.
Okay.
And all the new builds. So I'll go into a house, brand new. I'll put in all the plugs, the fucking switches, the lights, AC panel. Just power up the whole house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you go to like housing developments and stuff, and they just kind of have you? They let you free on multiple houses and stuff.
Yeah. This guy, I'll get a schedule, and then he'll send me, and just go, and material gets delivered. You know what I mean? And
Nice.
all day long.
And then are you hired by a company or? Are you
I work with a company named Genesis Electric.
Nice. Oh yeah.
I'm what they call a piece worker. They just give me a house, give me a set price, and I go do it. And however long it takes me. Usually one a day. I try to do one a day to make that money all in one day, but it's pretty tight.
Oh yeah. What would you say unique about you? You know what I mean? What, you're a dad. What are we talking about? You got some boys and stuff. So how does that go?
2 boys. It's good. It's fun. It's always fun. You know what I mean? Basketball, baseball, just at the house watching games, playing games. You guys know what's up. You know what I mean? Like my son will play a game every night before bed. 2K, Madden. It's fun. I enjoy it. My best friends. You know what I mean? To be honest.
Hell yeah.
And then what's the age gap between your boys?
4 years. I got a 13-year-old and an 18-year-old, but he's about to be 14.
What's the difference between both of them?
One's more quiet. My oldest is more quiet, laid back. You know what I mean? And my youngest is more like a little more outgoing. Not outgoing, but like just acts a little different. You know what I mean?
So your oldest is like you.
Yeah.
And then your youngest is like your lady.
Something like that. She's pretty crazy. Yeah, I would say that he resembles her a lot. You know what I mean? The way he acts.
Yeah.
Their birthdays are only 9 days apart in the same month.
Wow.
So
really?
They're pretty similar. You know what I mean?
Damn. Do they fight a lot with the age gap
they have? Really. Oh my boys! I was talking about my lady and my son.
Oh, okay.
Like that's why she. That's why
you guys fight a lot.
No, hell no.
You guys.
No way. My boys, they argue. As my youngest gets older, they start to argue a little more.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's cool.
Yeah, that's one thing that we always had.
Yeah.
As like brothers, like all we used to do is argue and fight and.
You guys were fun watching grow up. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, like I always remember, like your dad coached me like when I was probably like 8, 9 maybe. I don't even remember.
In basketball, huh? And Pete, right?
Yeah, I don't know Pete. No, because it was a Fort Lupton league.
Oh, okay.
He's a Valley Viking, bro. That's good idea.
Yeah. We were the Men in Black. That was our team.
Oh, for real?
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I've seen all you guys grow up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It makes me feel old a little now because you guys are all kids, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, you are old. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
just kidding.
No. What are you, like in your early 30s?
36.
36? Oh, damn. Okay, you're pretty old. I didn't hear that. No, dude, I love when I catch you in public because I'll like, one time he was like going to Safeway and I freaking pulled up.
Bro, always Safeway.
Oh, Safeway. I pulled up and I started honking at him. And he's like, what, dude, what? And I'm like, hey, bro, what the way? Oh, dude, I'm about to mess you up, dude. Oh, my goodness. That's funny, man.
He pulled up on me and honked. He pulled up quick. Your brother.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, damn, what the hell?
He's the loudest one in the room.
I just said like that. I'm not too much of a talker, but I was just like, what's up? Like, what's up? And this guy
This is in the passenger. She's like, what are you doing? You're like, my cousin Tommy.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Not a few, dog. Only like maybe 3.
Really?
That I could think of. Yeah.
Did you win?
I could say I did.
Yeah.
Not too much of a fighter, but I will defend myself.
Yeah.
But I'm more just chill,
Yeah.
But a few in my younger days, like 3, not too many.
Really?
A lot of my friends, I've seen a lot of fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kicked it with some dudes that were always trying to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you grew up your whole life in Fort Lupton?
Yep, my whole life.
Okay, so you went to school and everything here and stuff?
Everything. I went to Bromley East Charter School with this guy, actually.
Okay.
I was in 8th grade. You were like in kindergarten, dog.
Yeah,
oh, snap.
Yeah, and
Mr.
2000.
Busenek.
It was 2000. It was the first year that opened.
Wow.
I was in 8th grade, and this guy was a kindergartner. So technically, me and your brother went to school together.
That's crazy, dude.
You know what I mean?
We've been fucking tight since
Locked
day
in,
one.
Tight,
bro.
dog. Tight.
Day
It's
one.
crazy though, because he was little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was in 8th grade, as old as my son is right now, and this guy was in kindergarten.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So that's only a year out of Lupton, and then everything else here.
Yeah. So I got some questions because I just, I heard you were freaking sick at baseball, bro.
I was good.
I heard you were a badass, bro.
I was.
How badass were you?
I was good, like, for real. And, everybody says they're good.
Yeah.
But I was good. Like, I remember making plays. Like, I was good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I remember to the point where anytime a ball was hit to shortstop, everybody expected an out. No matter what the play was, and I was making them. I mean, I made a few errors, but I could say that I was a good baseball player. And I could ball, too.
Yeah, no, I know you could ball.
Shoot.
Because I pulled up to the rec one time, and you and your boy were there,
Yep,
and I was like,
21.
oh, we'll play, bro. Dude, Tommy and his boy were cooking me,
Really?
bro. I'm not good at I'm not that
I
good.
don't think I've ever played against
I'm
you.
alright,
I could
dude.
shoot. I could shoot. Like,
And Tommy's that old school dog, got the baggy shorts, the baggy shirt, but cooking you. I'm like, am I watching the And One remix right now? Is that what I'm watching?
yeah, I could play, but I'd say baseball is probably, if I would have done something, it would have been a baseball, 'cause
Yeah.
It was
Well,
fun.
you played competitive, right?
Yeah, since I was actually I played rec up until we were 11, dude, and then we didn't have a competitive team here, and my grandpa and my uncle Rick, my grandpa started a traveling team out of a club in Fort Collins Baseball Club. And then we've got Cousin Pete and then a few homies from around here, and we went and played in Fort Collins, and obviously it was to get me out there if anything, you know what I mean? And I showed out right away, so the next year they called my grandpa like, hey, let's come play over here. And that was the whole plan, so I went and played, and I was the only brown kid in that whole league.
That's sick.
Because it was back in it was a while back, you know what I mean?
Like early 2000s.
Yeah, maybe late 90s, something like that. And it was just a bunch of little white kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And me and my grandpa were the only brown people there. But it was tight. I was the best player there, though, to be honest.
sick.
You know what I mean?
Didn't you? What are the places that you played? What other states?
I played in Puerto Rico.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
I
remember
remember you
that
telling me
story.
that.
Yeah, and I think my
For what team?
8th grade year, they had tryouts in Fort Collins off of that same league. This is how I got the offer because of that league.
Yeah.
And it was at the university, and it was just a tryout, and they were picking 2 kids from each division, and there was 4 divisions in each state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So 10 kids, 8 kids got to go and play overseas and to represent the U.S. It was called Coast to Coast Baseball.
Sick.
And I got picked out of that league.
And you represented the U.S.?
I represented Colorado.
That's sick. That is
At what
badass.
age?
I was right 2000, maybe 8th grade year, 8th grade year, something like that.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. We were playing in the jungle, the backdrop, the infield, or the batting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was backdrop to the rainforest.
That's
I have
sick,
pictures.
dude.
It was crazy, dude.
Do you?
Yeah, hell yeah. I have
Damn,
hella
bro.
pictures.
And do you go out by yourself or
No, me and my grandpa went. My grandpa, everything, you know what
That's
I mean?
sick, dude.
Shout out to my grandpa because everything, whatever
Shout out
I
Uncle
needed.
Jesse.
Shout out Uncle Jesse. He'd take me, and we went, and it was cool. The competition over there was crazy, though.
Yeah.
I have a picture with some kid that was my age. They say, you know how the Puerto Ricans are.
And he's all.
They lie about their ages, but
What is
Like
that?
the bench warmers?
Bench warmers?
I am
Yeah.
12.
I am 12.
It
With
was
the beer?
The
You got the
height
beer?
difference is like this, and we're the same age.
Wow,
It's
dude.
crazy. It was fun though.
The
But
Puerto Ricans, though, they're freaking legit in baseball,
Yeah.
too. They're all over the freaking league.
and I went
Yeah.
over there and I played good too. I pitched good too.
They thought you were Puerto Rican or what?
Yeah, pretty much. They wanted to sign me up. But yeah, baseball was it, dude. Baseball, it was fun,
And then your boys, I know they play a little bit, but do they care as much about baseball or are they more? I know your boys play a lot of basketball.
My oldest plays baseball. My oldest plays baseball. He likes baseball a lot. My youngest, he don't really care too much, but I think it's because I'm more on him for baseball.
Yeah.
For basketball, I let him go ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love basketball just as much, but I let him go ball and hey, come on, But baseball, it's it irks me when I see him doing something that I know he could do better. So I'm like, damn. So it's kind of my fault he messes with basketball more, but he's good at both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
As being, you got 2 boys that play a lot of sports, and you could say they both excel at their sports. What's the advice you would give to I got a young boy now, right? And I obviously want him to do sports. What's some advice you would give out to dads saying, this is what what you should do?
Just put him in.
Yeah.
Take the time to practice with them, even if you don't know anything. Pick up a ball, throw at them. You know what I mean? Put a basketball in their hands,
What about advice to younger Tommy?
just care more. You know what I mean?
What do you mean care? Like care about the sport or care
about everything? You know, like yeah, and that's the thing too. Playing baseball, I didn't really give my all. You know what I mean? Like my sophomore year was a good year. You know what I mean? Like I was good. Our baseball team was good. Like we were nice. Shout out my team. You know what I mean? Like, we were nice. And then just school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta care more. That's my advice. You know, just stay on your kids.
Yeah, I think that was I think that me and my dad kind of had differences when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Is because he would push me a lot in basketball. I remember there'd be times where I'd have bad games and we'd stay late and shoot more, or we'd go to like the back of the middle school.
Come on, let's go.
And we'll be shooting,
Yeah.
shooting because I had a bad game. And I remember like there were times where I'm like, dude, like this sucks. Or like the next day, having a lot more extra practices or running or whatever. And it kind of pushed me a little bit more towards football.
Mm-hmm.
And as I got older, I'm like, I mean, I'm good at football, but I'm good at both of them. But I love basketball, and I ended up going to college for football. And I'm crazy. Like, and as I'm there, I'm like, damn, bro, maybe I should have just listened to my dad like a little bit, And that's one thing I'm afraid of doing now that I'm a dad, because it's different, because I'm like, I have 2 girls and she does jiu-jitsu and she loves it. I mean, she does really good, but she also wants to like sing and cheerlead and do like this
girl.
Yeah, she wants to do girl stuff. And I'm like, no, like
you're gonna
do this, you're gonna do that. But like
you catch yourself.
Yeah, so then I'm like sitting there and I'm like take a step back, like maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll do that. Like it's different.
Yeah, it is. Because I coach him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I coach his baseball team, so all his little homies for the past maybe like 4 years. And they all get better, they do, but it just be frustrating sometimes. But my lady does a good job of like, hey, chill, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Checking you.
She tells you right away, chill, you need to chill.
Yeah, that's good. And I think that's what I think everyone needs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what do you think? Because I know you a little bit better than Lorenzo because we used to work
together
and
in the hot ass fields.
And you used to buy me alcohol.
All the time.
What do you think what do you think you changed in your opinions and the way that you think? Because like when I was younger, I remember you were very like laid back and didn't really care as much, but I think it's just because we're young, and as you get older, you're kind of like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that, take responsibilities. At what point do you think it all changed for you?
I say when my son was born, 2010.
2010?
Around there. I mean, it still took a little time, but something clicked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And working in the fields really wasn't much. I mean, it was my grandpa's business. You know what I mean? We kind of had it easy. We weren't working like everybody else.
Yeah.
We were there 8 hours. We were working, 5?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember I remember Tommy would pull up and he's like, hey, you want to get some drinks or something? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to go get some drinks. So we'd go to the corner store. Bro, we'd go for like an hour and a half.
I'll pick the longest corner store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'd go to like the next town over.
Because our uncles are there. You know what I mean? Like, our uncles are in charge. Like, go get something to drink.
Yeah.
So,
I remember this, my Uncle Rick would always tell a joke like, oh man, like, oh, my Theo Moucher, he's just there all, sharpen all the girls' hose and stuff. And he's got to take care of his hose, take care of their hose.
Working in the field, that's one thing that was fun is with the uncles,
Yeah, it was.
They were
hanging out with them.
Because those dudes got stories, man. I mean, they've got
OGs,
legit.
They're
like,
OGs. They're OGs.
And it's funny because we just went to Texas to Graham and we saw my Theo Fernando.
Oh, yeah.
And he's awesome, but it's just, he's
different.
God, and he's a good dude. And then like Desiree, she never really met any of the uncles besides Uncle Rick because they're the ones he's
he's
closer to him and stuff.
Yeah.
But like when we sit one time we went and some short dude walked up, what's up, dude? Hey, we're hugging and stuff. And he's like, who is that? Oh, I'm Uncle Moucher. Like, I'm like, he's a freaking that's an OG, bro. That's an OG.
Well, and when we were younger, he went away for a little bit, dude, on vacation.
Oh my goodness.
And what did he tell you?
You ever tell you this story?
No.
So I remember we went to my Tia Mary's house because my Uncle Moucher was back home.
Shout out.
We're at the apartments?
Yeah, where she lives now, my Mary.
Towers.
And I pull up and I'm like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, Theo, like, I'm freaking like 7, 8 or whatever. I'm like, Theo, where you been, dude? Oh, I was in Hawaii, bro. And I'm like, no way, that's cool, that's cool. I was like 18, and I'm learning about Florence, and my dad's like, "Well, yeah, your Uncle Melcher spent time there." I'm like, "When?"
I thought that was in Miami.
And I was like, "When?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, like 2010, 2008." I'm like, "That dude told me he was in Hawaii, bro." Like, "Yeah, he was in Florence." I'm like, "What in the world, man?" I'm like, "That's crazy." But yeah, dude, oh man, that dude's a character. I love that dude. He's awesome.
Yeah, we got some crazy uncles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we pull over
some OGs. Everybody's got their own thing. You know what I mean? Uncle Rick, he's the one that taught me how to pitch. You know what I mean? Like Uncle Rick.
How was it learning from him?
It was tight. I was 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, and
because
he was kind of a hard ass.
I bet
he taught me how to pitch, bro. He
Dude.
taught me how to pitch. Uncle Rick, yeah, he's a bad dude. Like,
see, like back in the day, like the way I remember Uncle Rick is like he was always. I'd be like at a friend's house or something, and I'd call him and I'm like, "Hey, Uncle, like I need a ride," and dude, he'd come pick me up.
Yeah,
and he would just be like, "Hey, like how you doing? You doing all right? Okay, cool."
Yeah,
and like and I've
no
never
questions.
Yeah,
questions.
I've never seen a bad side of him.
No.
You know, but I was always curious because I would always tell him like, "Hey, Uncle, like I want to learn how to golf." You know, because he's a pretty good golfer also. And I'm like, "Dude, I want to learn." He'd be like, "Nah, like I don't think you can learn." And I'm like, "What? Like what are you talking about?" He's like, "Nah, you get all mad all easy." Like, how did you know? You
never had me do anything.
I was like, "You never taught me anything." So like, it's funny to think about how Uncle.
And he was younger, you know what I mean? Like Uncle Rick's not even that old right now.
He's not. No.
I mean? So
he's only like 8 years older than Mom.
So
really?
Yeah, he's not that much older than Mom. He's the baby out of all of them.
So
acts like it too.
I mean? He was young when he was showing me how to pitch. He was young and it was fun, man. It was.
Do you know? Because I know he went to San Antonio to St. Mary's and pitched some ball there, right?
I guess
he went for a year or two,
something like that. But I guess he pitched, like they say, he pitched in games, like real college baseball games, and that's dope. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's something I wish I would have done. Like that's tight. That's badass.
At what point did you stop doing baseball?
My senior year, dude.
Senior year?
Yeah, I didn't. We got a new AD, and she deemed me ineligible because of the semester before. And the current AD wasn't enforcing the rule of if you fail classes the semester before, you can't play that next season. You know how it's a rule.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But they wouldn't enforce it.
But they weren't enforcing it, and we got a new AD, and she enforced it, and I couldn't play. Like, couldn't play.
There were stories that you used to tell me back in the day that your coach would go to your teachers.
Yeah.
And be like, "Hey, can you just give him a good grade? Because we need him to
play."
Oh,
you were that good?
I was good.
Bro, you were that good, bro?
They were literally like botching your grades.
We were good though, like as a team, like you know what I mean? Like we were good, like we were real good. That sophomore year, I think maybe junior year. It was junior year. We had a good solid team. Like,
that's sick.
Yeah,
Matt Stevens was the other pitcher. You know what I mean? And Matt Stevens was good. Like he could throw heat.
Really?
And we were good. We were winning. You know what I mean? Because I pitched one day, he pitched in that, and we just switched, and we were winning.
How were you on the batting side?
I couldn't hit for shit. I couldn't hit.
But if you're a pitcher, you don't hit. It's just got the rules too.
I hit one home run out of the park when I was 12, and I don't think I ever hit one out of the park again.
Really?
I used to get singles, doubles, but I wasn't a good hitter.
Yeah.
But I was a good pitcher, and you couldn't hit nothing by me, so I'll take that. But
and you and your friends, your group of friends that you had, you guys had a good time?
Playing baseball?
With everything.
Oh, I had just different groups of friends. Like, my baseball friends at school were my white boy friends.
That's how I was.
Yeah, Joe Mudd, like all these fools, like, and my friends out of school were completely different. Like, you know what I mean? The homies that I grew up with, they were just different, like tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out all my homies, but it was different. Like it was two different sides. You know what I mean? And then as I got a little older, I started hanging out with some older kids, you know what I mean? And I think that's
how'd you get to hanging out with them?
My cousin Eddie, because of my stepdad Leroy was his nephew, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
He was a lot older than me, but he always showed love, and we just clicked, you know what I mean? And I was hanging out with him when I was like 13. He was already 18, 19, you know what I mean? And then
so you got some crazy stuff?
Not too crazy, they took care of me. Like, they wasn't doing anything too crazy, but
yeah.
Kicking it with older kids that young, it was different. I'd be sneaking out of the house to go to Chubby's like at 2 a.m. And I was 14, dude. I was as old as my son is right now.
Yeah.
Sneaking out of my mom's crib.
What do you do if you caught your son sneaking out?
I'll be pissed. Just because he didn't tell me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just tell me. Like, I make sure that fool tells me where they're at all the time. We have to, you know what I mean? As long as you tell me where you're at, we're good. But yeah, I was sneaking out at 14 years old, hanging out with older dudes. At Chubby's, dog, on Federal.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's scary.
That is
Yeah, no,
terrifying, bro.
hell
Back
yeah.
in those days too in Denver, that's
scary.
legit area.
But things were different back then, you know, like it was different.
Yeah.
That is scary though, being that young out there.
Yeah. I look back when I was 14. Shoot, I was freaking like playing with like Legos and shit, dog. I
remember
that stuff, dude.
Well, I remember a good story about you that I always remember is my 21st birthday. We were in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And everybody was there, dude. Like everybody was there. And we went to Aunt Susie's post, and your dad got me fucking hammered for my 21st birthday.
Yeah. I think I heard.
And we were eating, you know, and then this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, are you gonna finish that?" And I was like, "Damn!" And your mom got so mad at you. Like, I remember because I was 21. You know what I mean? Like, I was probably all stoned. You know what I mean? So I was like, "Damn!" And then I just remember you saying that, and I was like,
and you're like, "Nah, bro, still eat this shit. No, don't take that shit."
No, I think I gave it to you.
Tacos in San Antonio were bomb though, bro. Oh man,
I love San Antonio. Like,
dude, you guys go a lot too,
we go
huh?
a lot.
I love San Antonio,
We
man.
go a lot, dude. We enjoy it.
I love San Antonio.
Last time we went, we left at midnight. We were chilling, supposed to leave at 4 a.m, and then I was like, "Fuck it, let's leave." You know what I mean? We left at 12. We got there, dude. It's a great time when we go.
No, yeah. Where are your go-to stops when you sit out there and stuff?
When I go to San Antonio,
yeah.
Mama Margie's all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Dude, I haven't been there in a minute,
All
bro.
day.
Man.
First stop, boom, we'll go to the hotel, take a shower, whatever, hit the streets, and we usually hit Mama Margie's, and then we'll hit HEB right across the street.
Yeah, HEB's a shit.
First
bro.
2 stops, and then after that, just every day something new. You know what I mean?
We're
hit the malls.
We're talking about. I think next year we want to do like another. So we're doing a family trip to Cali this year. Well, then the next year we want to do another family trip. Well, then the first all of us are like, "Oh, we're going to San Antonio." Joe's like, "Bro, like, I love San Antonio too, but like, there's other places we can go, man." Dude, I love San Antonio, bro. This
That's
shit,
how my
dude.
oldest is. My oldest is always like, again. And
Bro.
when we're there, we're supposed to stay 7 days, you know. And then the 7th day, we're like, "Damn, I don't want to go home," and I'll go extend it. My oldest is like, "Fuck." My oldest gets all pissed off. Last time we stayed 2 extra days, and he was pissed.
My thing is like, you know, there are 49 other states, you
Yeah.
know, that we can explore.
But it's
You
not
know?
Dope as hell, bro. Texas is so dope.
I know, I get it, but don't even get me started.
I love going like San Antonio's dope, but then I love going like
Yeah, you do
the,
enjoy going to Texas.
I love Texas,
I can tell
bro.
you do with your
I love
this
the
guy
safari.
don't post anything when you guys leave. And
I post everything, bro. I post everything when I'm there. I love like the safari outside of San Antonio where you drive through the safari and you feed the animals.
Yeah.
I'm also not a big poster.
I love
Me
posters.
either.
I just gotta
glad.
censor myself a little bit.
No,
I'm not a big poster.
I think it's funny,
I'm a big
dude.
sharer. I share
I
everyone
share
else's
stuff too. I
posts.
share everything, bro. I be sharing stuff. I be posting on my Snapchat, freaking
I just be like
Zo04 on Snapchat. But dude, no. And then the snake farm out in San Antonio, that's sick. And then you watch the King, like the Tiger King, and you're like, bro, they've been doing that, bro.
That time we went together to the snake farm when I was 21.
Yeah.
Over there, yeah.
Really?
So
Yeah.
you were probably what? I was 21.
I don't remember this trip at all. Was
Yeah.
I
That's
there?
when we all went. Like literally all of us.
Melissa,
See, the
Uncle
only
Frank.
thing I remember is that snowstorm.
Yeah, that's
and
the
us
same
stopping.
time. Yeah.
No, but I don't remember anything about being there in Texas.
I remember stopping because we all went to the Motel 6. We'd go all swim in there. And stuff because that Motel 6 is right next to the freaking the square, the market square.
And McDonald's.
Yep, and the McDonald's right there down the road. You walk
ain't
over
the same
and
now.
stuff.
There's a
Oh,
lot of
dude.
homeless
It's all cracked
ghetto
out,
now.
dude.
Yeah, we don't stay there no more.
No, you can't. No.
Yeah, there's a bunch of crackheads.
Those are the places. Oh, we're
Scary.
so sick. We got a swimming pool. We were all happy. What? No way. They're on the second floor, dude.
Market Square.
Yeah.
I remember we went and they redid the hotels.
Yeah.
And we're like, whoa, like this is nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
This
It
is
didn't last long.
No.
Yeah, it
No.
lasted a couple of years. I think
Yeah.
my parents went the last time, and they were like,
Don't
No.
go.
"Don't go. Like we're never going back." Over
I think they booked it and then they ended up switching hotels. They're like, yeah, we can't stay there.
Yeah, we did that one time in Colorado Springs. We went to the Whataburger. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
dude.
When it first opened. And we waited in line for 4 hours.
Oh,
bro.
man.
Yeah, we waited. We straight up waited. But anyways, we went to a hotel in the ghetto-ass part of Colorado Springs.
The
We
Springs?
walked in
Yeah,
and we
bro.
seen it and shit. And I was like, nah. I made an excuse and they gave me my money back and we went to the nicer part. But
No, we were talking about that how freaking we went to the Whataburger in to Colorado Springs, and it's nice and cool and everything. And I was like, dude, like, man, maybe Whataburger's not that good, dude. Like, I wasn't that happy with it.
Yeah, it wasn't
then-
everything we remembered.
And
Yeah,
then,
no,
and then
for
we
sure.
hit up a Whataburger like in the no
this is
town
what
of
it
Texas,
is.
and I'm like, bro, this is the best freaking burger
Bro,
I've ever
the
had.
cheese
dude.
was different. Like
Oh.
it was more greasier. Like
Yeah,
it had more
better.
flavor. Yeah, it was better.
I was like,
Texas.
bro, if your kitchen's
Straight
not
up.
dirty, I don't want a burger from your Whataburger.
well, and
Like-
then we went in that Whataburger the next day, and I was looking around. I'm like,
This is why it's good.
This is why it's good. I was like, this is like
it's that whole
all the extra like floor grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's too much when he does that, dude. This guy.
Yeah.
So we'll hit a segment. We're gonna do top 3. We're gonna do top 3 hobbies. So I'll start. I'd say so. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Number 3, I'd just say like playing some video games. Mm-hmm. Like playing. I'm really into NCAA right now, so hitting down. And then I'm a Texas fan, hook 'em horn. So I'm playing with Texas. People get all pissed at me because like you're picking the best team. I'm like, bro, like get over
They're
it.
number 2 now.
What do you want me to do?
Like check it out.
I
had that for a long time. You just can't see it because my watch, but like
that's sick. I love it. But then, so I go there. Number 2 right now, it's big. I've been playing like crazy. It's freaking pickleball, dude. I love pickleball. That is so much fun.
I know
dude.
I could get down on pickleball.
I bet you would, bro.
Just stuff like that, you know. Like I've always been good at just like hobbies. Like you say, like that looks fun.
That's Pat, bro. That's freaking Patrick, dude. Patrick pisses me off. He does that all the time.
Anything he does is like
he's just good at.
it.
Yeah, good.
No, for real.
He just picks it up.
But we can't tell him because he's not here.
Again,
so then his head gets all big, and then we won't fit in here.
Yeah, that seems like your brother. Crazy brother.
And then number 1, I go golf. I've been really liking golf for the past like 3 years. That's I just got done playing 18 with some clients.
Hell yeah!
And that was fun. There's some good dudes. They're just freaking. They're like, hey, bro, like I live like 5 minutes down the road. You want to stop? I have a beer, dude. I was like, I can't, man. I gotta go. Come on, man. I was like, dude, it's a free beer, really? Trent? I was like,
I'll do the podcast.
I kind of thought about it. I was like, nah, bro, I gotta go film a podcast, bro. I can't do it, dude. So yeah, I'd say those are my top 3. Freaking those video games, pickleball, and golf. Those are my 3 right now.
Hell yeah!
So we do after the 3 things that you say, we'll do like a 1-word answer, pretty much for what we think about his. So I'd say it's pretty much just with the pickleball and golf, it's pretty much white.
Yeah,
so.
I'd say that's a good word. I'd say it's fun.
There you go. That's it. All I needed. Fuck you, bro.
He's right too.
He's a little
I had 2 words, I would have said white.
I will say when I go play pickleball, there's a crap ton of Mexicans over there.
There's
we live
so
many Mexicans. I don't care. They're still playing. They're still playing.
And they're whitewashed.
No, those are freaking.
They probably go to CSU.
You guys be playing at night.
Yeah, right down the road.
Yeah,
that Willow
Willow
Crossing.
Crossing.
There's a freaking lights, bro. You go play. I went and played the other day. I played for 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, it's fun.
3 hours.
I remember playing a version of that in school. What was it like?
Badminton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the shuttle things.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go. You next. What you got?
I'd say 3 would be probably work. What I do is fun. Like just to go in there and get power to the whole house, and it's not very difficult. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's fun. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy it. And then 2, I'd say shooting with my boys. You know what I mean?
Shooting
hoops.
Okay, I was gonna say
anything with my
shooting
boys,
guns,
you know?
or are we shooting people? Or?
No, they ain't like that. Just shooting hoops. You know what I mean? Playing video games. Like I said, we play a lot of 2K. We play a lot of Madden, NCAA.
Yeah.
I be on all the sports games. I can't play nothing else.
Nah, me either, bro.
I move too slow for all this.
I try the stories. I hate them, bro. I hate them.
And 1 would probably be cruising with my family.
Nice.
We like to cruise. That's what we do. My boys know all of Denver because we've been taking them cruising since they were little. You know what I mean? So
I always see snaps and stuff of you guys like at Cosmos Pizza.
Yeah, that's
stuff like
that.
that.
There you go, cruising and getting pizza. We love Cosmos.
Hell yeah.
And we've always got the same big ass pizza, but as they grow, the pizza like more pieces are going. You know what I mean? Like when we were little, we'd still get the big ass piece, but we're taking 5-6 pieces home. You know, but now we're killing a whole pizza.
Yeah.
That's cool. For yours, that'd probably be, I guess, family. I mean, most of the time that the top 2 are your family that you're doing stuff with, so that's cool.
Yeah,
that's all I'm around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say probably old. These are old people shit.
That is some old people shit.
But it's cool. I mean,
we enjoy it. We'll cruise from this side of Denver to this side of Denver. You know what I mean? Different ways, like. It's tight. And my boys enjoy it too. They're older. My oldest is 18, and he'll still hop in the ride with us and go take a cruise. You know what I mean? So
that's dope.
I think we all enjoy it.
Yeah, I think my number 3 would probably be video games. I love playing video games.
Getting smoked by me at NCAA.
Yeah, he is actually up. I think it's 6'4" right now.
Something like that.
Yeah, you got to play
on a record.
NCAA is tight.
NCAA is so much fun.
So fast.
So
it
good.
is,
quick
dude.
pace. Madden's like, come on.
Yeah.
And the Road to Glory, I love it, dude.
Yeah,
I just play story mode the whole time, and my grades in that are terrible.
But you're still playing, man.
I've been like 7 picks.
I'm like, it just reminds me of high school.
Huh.
Like, all over again. Grades are terrible, and I'm still going playing football. I think number 2, it's kind of weird, but I really like swimming.
That's
like.
right.
I like going to the rec center,
Swim.
and I like going to the Frederick one because I like being in the deep end.
Not right here.
Like I don't.
4 feet.
Yeah, in the 4 feet.
You're all tall.
I'm like, my chi-chis are all out and stuff like that. Everyone's all looking at me, and I'm just like, I got my pepperoni nipples, and I'm like, stop
the whole
looking
time
at me.
you're there. Like, what's up, dude?
Trying to be short.
So I'm literally just like walking around on my knees the whole time. It's terrible, but yeah, I like going to the Frederick one, and then I used to like going to the outdoor pool that they had in Brighton.
Oh yeah,
you remember that?
And Benedict Park.
Yeah, and all of that was like deep.
Yeah.
I remember I actually almost drowned there. there.
Yeah,
but yeah, my Nina almost let me die, but whatever. I still love her.
Enough.
My number 1 is basketball. I do enjoy going out, playing, shooting.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of gotten a little bit weird because of the younger generation.
Yeah.
All they want to do is fight.
Yeah, hell yeah, no, for real.
They want to play dirty and like all this stuff, and like when I grew up, it was just you talk crap,
you play,
and you play like that.
Yeah.
That's literally it. You don't do anything else.
you get better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
and-
if you get mad, get better.
And now, like I talk crap to somebody. I'm like, oh, dude, like this is so easy, or
Where's
I'll
that?
I'll grab the ball and I'll throw it away from them. Like just messing with them,
Yeah.
getting in their head.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And they grab the ball and try to throw it at me, or they get all
dude.
pissed off. So I haven't been playing as much lately. I've gotten slower too. So
of
He
course.
rolls his
dude.
ankle every time we go. Every time we play.
dude,
he
my
rolls his
ankles,
Shot.
my ankles are
Done.
so done. They're so brittle now. But I love it. I will still tear up my ankles just to play.
Yeah,
So-
it's fun.
That's probably my top 3.
I think yours probably like active. I think the swimming and the basketball. You
Yeah.
kind of like staying the active and everything.
Yeah, because I ain't swimming for shit.
I like it, but I like going like the lakes and stuff. Like I like going on a boat in the middle of the lake and then jumping
Yeah.
in and like
Yeah, that's cool.
it's kind of weird when you can't touch the ground. So you're kind of like,
Well,
what the
remember
hell?
we
What
did
the
that
hell is this?
when we took you to that private lake out in Erie or
Yes,
Lafayette?
that was sick, yeah.
That was dope.
No, what you got?
I would say athletic. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, I try to be, even though I'm a little thicky
It's
right
alright.
now.
Think, you know.
It happens.
Yeah, but
You like
So-
to eat, you know what I mean?
dude, I love to
Me
eat,
too.
dude.
Food's
I
so
love
good.
Food's so
bro.
good.
So good, bro. And I've been legit like I've
You-
legit been like dieting and like
what makes
shutting
it
everything down,
worse
bro.
is we have wing shacks all over. us.
Dude, they're so
You know
good
what I mean?
too, bro. Oh
The
my
one
goodness,
that
bro. Brighton.
Pono just opened
Yup.
yesterday. You know
Oh.
what I
Hey,
mean? Like,
shout out Wing Shack.
Shout out Wing Shack,
If
bro.
you want to sponsor
shout
us,
out Wing
dude.
Shack.
let us know.
I'll kill 20 wings every episode, bro.
I swear to God, I'll be.
I'll murder, bro.
Lorenzo and I have actually talked about doing like a truth or eat
Yeah.
episode where we get some spicy ass wings.
See, I can't do that shit.
And
You know what I
dude,
mean? I see people doing. I have homies on Snapchat be eating hot chilies and shit just for fun.
yeah.
And I'm like, nah.
bro, I work with a bunch of like old school Mexicans,
So they're
like
yeah.
legit old school from Mexico, crossed over the border and
The
everything.
freaking habaneros and shit.
And
They're
they bring out their
fucking
serrano peppers, dude.
In
And
the foil?
one time,
In the foil?
yeah, dude. And one time, I took a bite
Hot.
because he was like, "Oh, like it's not that spicy. Like this is not that bad."
Take a bite.
And I didn't know that he only eats the outside. He doesn't eat the seeds.
Okay.
So yeah,
And you bit into the
so
whole
I
thing.
went, dude, and I took a bite of a sandwich, and I took a bite of the serrano, dude. My butthole was burning for like 4
No.
days. It was
see,
the worst.
bro,
My stomach just turned
Cramps.
the moment that
Yeah.
I
That's
started
the worst,
like,
bro.
ate it,
That
dude.
is the worst.
But yeah, there's what do you think your favorite foods are? Because
Shit, I would say wings. You know what I mean? We've been eating Wing Shack for like 9 years or so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
well,
Really?
Uncle Jesse lives close to Wing Shack,
Yeah,
doesn't
my
he?
uncle.
Yeah.
Shout out my uncle.
Shout out Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeff
Yeah,
is a
shout out
man,
my
bro.
uncle. Yeah,
We need to get him on here, bro. He's
That
the
dude's-
man, dude.
that dude's like-
he's the man.
My uncle, Doug. He's He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy because he's like 95 years old and still skating.
Yeah. And he has a ramp in his backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. He's not really 95.
No. Smart as hell, dude.
Dude, so smart.
So smart.
I remember when we were young, we used to go to his house in Apple Farms here.
Yeah, he was one of the first people to live in Apple Farms.
And
I thought it was so tight, dog. He had a urinal in his house.
Yeah, we were talking about the other day.
When we saw him the other day, I even told him because, so they always used to play chess.
Yeah. He taught me how to play chess.
Yeah, and he would always play chess, and everyone. And I thought it was like always a weird thing for me because I never saw that as a game that I would play. But then as I got older, I'm like, okay, I actually see it, you know. But I was actually talking to him because at that house, he's the reason why I don't like fireworks. Mm-hmm. Did you remember that?
No,
okay. I don't know if you were there. You might have been there. No?
Maybe.
So we were at his house. It was 4th of July, and they had Roman candles. And bro, I was freaking shaking it. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome, bro!" It blew up in my hand.
It shot back, or just popped?
No, it just popped. Damn. It literally just boom like that.
How old are you?
10.
I think I was about like 10, like 5th grade.
Yeah.
I think we were living in Brighton, and bro, I went blind, and I couldn't hear.
So you were freaking out.
I was freaking out. I was, Dad! I was like going crazy, and I remember my dad came over. He picked me up, and he's like shaking me, and he's like, "Hey, you okay?" And then like I started like blinking, and I was like, "I can't see," and then like everything, vision started coming back, and I was doing all right, and I brought that up to my uncle the other day. I was like, "Bro, like, you're the reason why I don't like fireworks."
What did you say that?
He went to
Lisa's birthday party.
Oh yeah, my
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He went over to my parents' house, and he's like, "What?" And then the worst thing is he started laughing. He's like, "Yeah, I remember."
Funny, bro. That's funny to do, man. It's fucking hilarious.
I was like, "Dude, I thought you'd like."
Well, then you crying about you getting that happening, and then we just never had fireworks going up.
That's
like mom and dad never got fireworks going up
because of that.
Yeah.
Blame your brother.
And then I remember one year, my Theo Abigail, he was living with us, and he's like, "Bro, I'm gonna hook you guys up this year with fireworks." Like, no way, bro, no way. And then I don't know what we did, but this dude bought so many fireworks for us.
Damn.
We got grounded the day before 4th of July. My mom's like, "You ain't popping nothing," and my uncle's like, "I bought all these fireworks for the boys," and she's like, "I don't care. They're not popping no fireworks this year. They're in trouble." And we're like,
"Bro, we popped them off in like December."
Yeah, like it was like New Year's, and we were popping them off. We're like, "Dude, we can't even use them." He was all pissed off. I remember my uncle was all mad.
That's tight.
Because I think he went to Wyoming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did a whole freaking trip. Nope, not a single one, man.
Like a G and
oh, dude, he was so pissed. And we had like a whole box of just bottle rockets. He bought a bunch of bottle rockets. Oh, we're gonna put them in the bottles and shoot them up, and nothing, dude.
I never really did a lot of fire. One year we bought a lot. I spent a couple grand. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was hella fun, but it was just like, damn, a lot of money we just spent.
It's crazy, man. That stuff. My buddy for the 4th of July this year, we went and he had a big old party. I freaking drank like 20 beers. I think we were playing like beer games and stuff, and I was just killing beers,
knocking them back.
Oh, dude! And then my buddy bought peach like Bush Light, and they're like peach soda. Dude, we were killing them. Oh man! And then I was all drinking those Seckies and Bush Light and Miller Light, all these freaking lights and everything. Because I don't mess with that freaking hard stuff, you know what I mean? I'm trying to work on the figure. And we get back, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, we're like, how much did you spend, bro?" He's like, "Oh, I spent like $3,000 on all the fireworks, bro."
Yeah.
He bought a bunch of artillery shells, and then we're sitting there, and he's here, fire, fire, fire. He lives like in the middle of nowhere, and there's the fire. We're like, "Oh crap!" We're all running around trying to stomp it out, dude.
Damn,
oh man,
we're
like, dude,
yeah,
he's like, "We good? We're good." The worst part, we're all drunk and we're doing fireworks. Like, dude, we're starting a forest fire out here, man.
Someone messed up.
Yeah, dude, but no, those are fireworks are sick. They're cool when you watch them. I don't like freaking the fire, like burn myself and get all pissed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I have a off-topic question.
Off-topic.
No,
when did you start smoking?
I started smoking like, I want to say I tried it like 13 maybe, 13, 14. And
what did you smoke out of? What was the first thing? Was it flour?
No, hell yeah. It was swag, you know what I mean? It wasn't
the seeds and stems and all that stuff in there?
Lime green swag, I remember. I can't remember who got it from, but...
Yo, True Love, bro.
Where we used to smoke a lot is high school football games. Homecoming.
Oh, really? Tonight,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, dude, like, it was different. The layout was different, you know what I mean? So we'd hop the fence, and we'd be right there at Butler.
Yeah.
In a little, like, you know, where the doors close and shit, and we'd be smoking out of foil pipes.
The foil pipes? Okay.
Apples, cans. You know what I mean? And
the little Pepsi cans.
As more games went by, we were rolling joints. You know what I mean? We got better.
Yeah, you got better.
So, are you good at rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah. You roll your own?
I
did see that one.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Like if there's some people that now that there's a lot of more dispensaries. And we have 2 here in Fort Lupton.
Crazy.
And like you could already buy them pre-rolled.
Yeah.
And then now there's like dabs and there's like dabs are wax and stuff like that. And then there's like
THC extract.
Yeah, and then there's like the oil and stuff like that.
Bunch of shit.
It's so dude, you can even get soda.
Yeah, you get anything.
It was
when we were in Texas, they were driving around and they were throwing out THC sodas. Remember that with the car they're driving by? They're all throwing out the window and stuff. I was like, and I thought,
have you ever tried any of that stuff?
Yeah, I don't do the rigs, the dabbing. You know what I mean? I did it.
You ever tried it?
Yeah, hell yeah, I did it one time with this white boy I knew, and it fucked me up.
Dude, white boys, dog. White boys be getting high, dog.
For real, like I've been, I consider myself an OG smoker. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a long time ago, man.
Well, like you said, you started 13.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
36. Regularly, I started like 13.
23 years.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
And it messed me up, so I don't do that. Sodas, edibles. I'll eat a couple edibles every now and then. The pen, you know what I mean? I'll be on the pen a lot just because it's convenient. Yeah. You don't smell, you know what I mean? I don't like my boys to know too much that I don't like to be smelling like butter on them. So.
He don't do that. We're talking about smoking cigarettes.
Hypothetical. Yeah.
No,
hypothetical, yeah.
They know for sure, but it's just, I've been smoking weed a long time, dude. It's not like it was now, you know what I mean? I had a red card when they first came out here.
Dude.
The first time, I want to say like, I don't know the year, maybe it was before my son, right before my son. So I want to say like 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
My cousin Joe Cerna.
Okay, yeah.
Joe, shout out my cousin.
R.I.P.
He knew this white dude, and he hit me up one day like, "You wanted your red card?" Crazy ass white boy. He looked like McLovin from Superbad. I swear, dude. And he had Tourette's, so that fool had to meet But
you sure you smoking weed? It
wasn't
like crack.
He was homies with Joe. Joe had so many different homies. I met a lot of crazy people because of my cousin. And he called me one day and he's like, "You want your red card?" And I went through with it. I didn't pay one dime, dude. I just signed a paper for this one other white boy to be my caregiver. That's all. It's all I had to do. And give an ID.
Didn't it say though that you had like back pain too or something like that?
Yeah, we got a little fake note, but it wasn't shit. They just wanted the money.
So I remember you telling me that.
Every person was $90 a person at the time. It's probably more now, but I remember like 12, 13 people that this fool took. You know what I mean? So he got someone paid $90 for 13 people. You know what I mean?
Holy crap!
And this was in 2000. It was before. It was red card when it was in rec. You know what I mean? It was medical only and. I had my red card, dude, for a while, and I was hitting up all the dispensaries.
Yeah, so how would that work back in the day with those kind? There's only specific dispensaries that could sell.
Well, the only thing back then, the only one there was is way in Fort Collins, like on Harmony exit.
You used to go all the way over there?
Hell yeah!
Holy damn, bro!
You know what I mean? Like
you ever grown your own?
Nah, never. I have homies that still do, and they do a good job, but I can't. I've never.
Yeah, because technically now you can have up to 6.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm coming. I mean, I had so many possession tickets growing up.
Really?
I mean, like 30, 40, 50.
Goodness sakes.
All the time, dude. Like, we were smoking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My homies, we were smoking, dude. Like, I could say we were probably top smokers.
So,
something like that. No, it sounds stupid to be proud of, and I'm not proud of it. But I could say, you know what I mean? We were smoking more than a lot of people were. Like, we were smoking a lot of fucking weed.
Did you ever do like bongs and stuff like that?
We used to doing dumb shit, the gas masks, gravity bongs out of homeboy's bathtub with the deep rock bottles.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn,
Michael, we call him the MacGyver because that fool make a bong out of anything.
Michael?
Yeah, Delgado.
Yeah.
Shout out my dog, but yeah, that fool just making bongs out of everything, dude. Like I smoke a lot of different shit.
That's
but
cool.
just weed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, shrooms, mess around with shrooms quite a bit for a while.
Crack?
No, hell
just
no.
kidding.
No crack. No
Black tar heroin?
Black tar heroin.
That wasn't here back then, dude.
Lupton's
changed. That wasn't here back then.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Fentanyl's everywhere now.
That wasn't
That's
here.
terrifying, bro.
That was crazy. Here. Especially having kids like in high school and shit.
Yeah.
Middle school.
Dude, I remember we would be in the fields and you'd be high as a kite. And it'd be like 8 a.m. Yeah. And you're like in your black hoodie. You'd be in the black hoodie. I'm like, bro, Tommy, it's 100 degrees out here. He's all, is it? And I'm like, so hot.
You had to wear a hoodie out there. You know now though because you get covered up now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's. I don't smoke like that no more though. To be honest, you know what I mean. Not. Like,
well, you got stuff to do.
Yeah.
You got responsibilities.
You're a grown ass man now. You got it.
Yeah, it's cool to see you now though, and how you are with your kids and stuff like that. It's honestly really cool, and it gives me a lot of inspiration to have that kind of relationship with my kids as I get older and they get older.
And that's
I hope that it is like that.
Hell yeah. I'm happy you feel that way because I think everybody should look at somebody like that. You know what I mean? And it doesn't even have to be your father. Like, it could be another dude that you're like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like your dad.
Yeah.
I've always thought your dad was tight. Like, he's got 4 boys. You know what I mean? I only got 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still, like, I got boys. And
he's alright.
Your
just kidding.
Your dad's tight, dude. Your dad's a good dude, straight up. Like,
yeah.
One thing I remember about your dad is when we found out my stepdad died.
Uncle Leroy.
Yeah, my stepdad. We were there. The first person that embraced me was your dad. And I always remember that because it's just like, who would have thought that the first person to give me a hug would be your dad? Like, it's so random. Your dad and Leroy were real close, you know what I mean? Like, real close.
They were.
Your dad did a lot for Leroy when he was in his worst times, you know?
Yeah.
And that's one thing I always remember about your dad, too, is that he was the first person to give me a hug and be like, damn, I'm sorry, you know? And it was weird because it's just random for it to be your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he still brings up a couple of stories about, like, when you were younger and stuff like that. And, you know, because we talk about family a lot. Like, that's, I kind of, like, as we've gotten older, obviously we're not as close as with certain family members or whatever.
Now than it was back then.
Yeah. But like when
my family's all fucked up. Sorry.
It's just different, you know. Like as we get older, it's some of it's a little toxic, some of it's not, and it's kind of like how do you want to live your life, you know, and if you want to put yourself around it or not. And my parents made a decision with a lot, friends, family, everyone, and they just pulled us away. But I remember when we talk about these conversations and like, oh, like what was this like or what was that like, and you know, your name comes up quite a bit. You know, obviously Jacob, Pete.
We were close. You guys were little, but we were always around. You know what I mean? Your dad. I remember your dad doing a lot of stuff. Like I said, he was my basketball coach. You know what I mean? And
I feel like that's something that we took from my dad. Is my dad's such a big family person.
Yeah.
He really, really does care about his family and stuff. And even if he doesn't talk to someone for years and he's there for him, and he's always there.
He is like that.
Mom too.
Mom too. No, yeah, my mom loves me.
We were actually told by my mom not to like bring her up as much. So we try to like.
1,000 subscribers.
Your mom's tight. Your mom always shows me love.
Yeah,
always. Anytime I see her at the store, your mom always shows me love.
Yeah,
and that's tight. You know what I mean?
Nah, she loves you guys. She loves everyone. Like I don't think there's ever a time where she's like mean towards anybody or doesn't show that kind of love. You know, she's very like, hey, how's it going? Like, and both of them are very genuine when they ask you a question. You know, it's not just like, oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? She actually like
cares.
Hey, how's it going? How you been? And stuff like that. So, and I think that's kind of why we all are the way we are, because also, you know, Uncle Leroy was like that. My tia Susie's like that. My tia Susie, she'll text me out of nowhere. She's like, hey Jay, thinking of you, like, hope you're doing good. And I'm like, and I'm like, dude, it's like 10 p.m. What are you doing? It's like a Monday 10 p.m. I'm like, chilling. I love you too.
They're awesome too.
So I think.
Yeah, we grew up. Like, you guys were a lot younger than me, but like, we grew up. All your houses. I remember all your houses. You know what I mean? I remember your house in Brighton over there, like on 4th or something like that.
Yeah, on 3rd. Right in front of
the
Legendary.
Barbershop. Yeah. And then I remember your one on the other side of the street.
On 5th.
On 5th.
Yeah.
You know what? That house, I watched Friday for the first time.
Really?
First time I watched Friday was with your parents and my mom and my stepdad, dog. And I don't know how old I was, but that's the first time I watched Friday.
So Friday's not that good of a movie.
Not being that young.
Yeah, be that young. Yeah,
it gave me the motivation to smoke weed or something. I watched it young, dude. Like I watched it young, and I remember like my stepdad smoked a lot of weed too growing up. But I was little. Hell yeah.
I didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know
that at all.
Stop.
Yeah, OG too.
No, he
OG,
didn't.
OG.
Bro, I did not know that.
I found out when I was like 12, and I was like, damn. And me and my homie Bryce. That's actually the first time we smoked. I stole some from his fanny pack.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Bryce smoked we smoked out of a pipe. But yeah, he was a
That's
smoker.
crazy.
I did not know that about him.
I knew he drank.
Yeah, he
like,
drank too.
I remember him and my dad.
much.
My dad would be like hanging on each other, like compadre,
Compadre.
compadre. And I'm like,
First
I'm
time
like,
I
go to
watched that
bed.
movie was with your dad and with his big ass laugh. You know your dad's
Oh,
laugh,
dude.
and it was worse back then.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll be at work and I'll be sitting in the office and you're, and I'm like, that needs to shut up. And everyone in the office knows it's my dad. They start laughing and stuff, but no, he's freaking too much.
Yeah, the first time you ever seen Superbad?
Oh hell yeah,
Bro, the first time I ever seen it, I was like 11 years old, and I saw it with my uncle Abigail. And
of course.
Great movie though.
Patrick watched it with us.
Oh,
When he was like
snap. 9?
He was 9,
Yeah.
and we watched the whole movie. And he didn't.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
no skipping parts.
Bro, yeah, he wasn't like. He was like, "Hey, cover your eyes." We're just like,
Yeah.
damn, they're really about to do it in this scene.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on?
Just waiting for them. That's funny.
Like, you ever seen the Condemned? You ever heard about that movie?
No, I don't fuck with scary movies.
Yeah,
No, it's not
scary
a scary movie. So it's kind of like
Hunger Games before Hunger Games came out.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's with
Stone Cold
Steve Austin.
Oh, I gotta watch
He's
it.
in there, bro.
I gotta watch
Dude,
it.
it is gory, bro.
So it's basically
Like-
they grab a bunch of prisoners and they send them on an island.
I
to
think
do a
I've
game
seen that.
show, and then
I've
if you
seen that.
survive,
I've seen that.
but we're people getting their freaking heads smashed and this and that.
Girls getting raped,
Girls
bro?
getting raped in the movie. My dad and I'm like 7 watching it.
Dude.
Like, damn.
Yeah, dude.
And my dad's like, yeah, we're gonna go watch like Stone Cold Steve
Stone
Austin.
Cold, bro.
And bro, we're sitting there, we're like,
This ain't Stone Cold.
bro, this is not
Where's the
WWE.
stunner?
I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Where's the stunner?
I'm pretty sure he dropped it in that movie too. Actually, I bet you
He
anything.
did. I think he did like I can't remember. Like he did, like
Yeah.
the John Cena move or whatever.
The FU or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
But
I
yeah,
just seen
that's
that Blink Twice the other day. Have you seen that movie? Crazy.
yeah.
I told Dad. So with October, I told my wife, I was like, hey, dude, like,
Hey, dude.
yeah, I thought you, like, hey, you fool, hey, you motherfucker, come here, dude. I was like, I want to do a thing called Spooktober. So the podcast I watch, they do Spooktober, and he's like, you gotta watch something scary. Like, it's something Halloween themed every single day that you can. So the other day we watched Caroline, and I was like, bro, like, and I'm like, okay, we'll edge it up more and more. Cause I don't mind it. She likes scary stuff. I've never been I don't like we talked about last episode, I don't like corn mazes, I don't like none of that stuff. But scary movies, I'll watch those. I just don't like the, like, based on a true story. I'm like, yo, fuck that, bro. I'm not watching it. Jack Ryan watched
The
that.
Conjuring, when they do that stuff for, I think Insidious too.
Probably, I mean, all of them say it. Who knows if it's true?
You
but
watch
still,
horror
bro.
movies or TV shows?
TV shows.
TV shows.
Which
Yeah.
ones you like? I watch a hella TV shows.
My go-to TV show, like if I'd say my favorite, is probably Sons of Anarchy. I love Sons of Anarchy. It's sick.
I like Mayans better.
Mine's
maybe
good,
because they're
dude.
brown. But
Yeah.
I fucking
Did you
like
finish the whole
Mayans,
thing?
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
you
I
kind
was
of
so-
do
Angel
look like
went
the.
down
Yes,
like a G,
bro.
dog.
Well, I've never seen it. Thanks for the
Dude.
spoiler.
Oh,
You weren't gonna watch it
I'm just
anyway,
kidding.
bro.
No,
Nah, we was gonna watch it anyway, bro.
No, you kind of do look like the main character though.
Who?
On Mayans.
Oh no, I like that show. That shit's.
I was like telling my dad because we were talking about it before like I was like 2 episodes behind because I didn't want to finish it. Like, dude, I want to
This
finish
guy.
it, dude. And he's like, dude, you gotta watch it, Dad. And you gotta watch it. Like, dude, like I was telling him, like, I think this might happen or this might happen. And the way it ended, and I'm like, oh my god, like, they killed him, bro. They killed him,
The main
Daddy.
character?
No. Yes, bro. So you will never watch it. So basically, what
You
happens?
don't like Sons of Anarchy
spoilers.
either?
I
Spoilers.
like Sons of Anarchy, but I've
Spoilers.
just never seen Mayans.
Well, I mean, he hasn't watched it yet. But basically, and he likes knowing stuff like that.
For some reason, I like
just
to.
let him watch it.
Yeah, but he
For some reason, I like to know.
likes to know how
the
it ends.
end before
Yeah.
I watch it.
So basically,
it
the main
together.
character, he's working for the feds at the beginning of it all.
Yeah.
Well, then he gets out of it. Well, then they find out that he works for the feds. So they make his own brother kill him, bro. They're like, if you're part of this, if you're about this, you got to do this. And the brother, the one that was the feds, he became the president. Like, he was the top dude. He freaking did all this sick stuff in the last season.
Hell yeah.
And then,
shout out Easy.
dude, easy, bro. And then they're like, he's like, and Easy's just like, do it.
Yeah,
do it. Like, I
it's
know what I
like
did,
Easy,
bro.
baby.
And Angel just goes and he's like,
And they're brothers.
bro, they're brothers,
Like
dude.
you guys, close brothers.
Close, dude.
Not
Like
Oh,
American
man.
Me.
something like
Dude,
that.
it's,
Oh,
I was
I
legit
watched that
ready
movie
to
the
cry,
other day.
bro, watching because I'm like, so like, I didn't expect it to end that way. I expected it
cried?
to end like, I didn't cry, but I was about to, bro. It's that close, dude. It's that serious because it's like, I'm thinking like, bro, like, I would definitely kill Jalen, but like Roman, I don't know if I can do it, bro. Little bro, like Jalen, I could take out, bro, if I had to. Like for the gang, for the patch dog, I could do it.
For the gente?
for the gente, bro.
You're crazy.
But yeah, dude, like that's a sick show, dude.
What's
You
your
have
favorite
to.
show?
Honestly, I really like How I Met Your Mother. You ever seen that? Bro.
Really? I like it. Are you a Friends guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. If you're friends with How I Met Your
Friends,
Mother.
Friends is okay.
I don't care
Ross,
what
he's
anybody
all
says about
pivot.
Yeah.
Pivot.
Shit, we actually went to the Friends museum over there.
Oh,
whatever it was called.
in Denver.
It was tight. It was at
Really?
Cherry Creek Mall. It was sick.
Yeah, my dad wanted to go to that, but he's the only one that likes Friends and stuff in the family, so he didn't get to go.
There's just so many shows. It's hard to pick.
I'm watching The Sopranos right now.
Hard.
Dude,
I
it's
love
I need to
so
watch
good,
it. I need to
bro.
watch it. I've heard about it.
It's so
hard.
there.
How good
Like
it
there's
is.
like the middle part where I was kind of like, all right, this is getting a little boring, but then it picked back up, dude. Everyone just dies.
Bro,
Like,
I gotta watch it. I really want to watch
Yellowstone. You like Yellowstone?
Yeah, Yellowstone's
Yellowstone's
sick,
good, dude.
It might
He got
be
me the
good,
Yellowstone.
though.
I didn't want to watch it, and then I watched
Yeah.
the first episode, and I'm like, all right, bro, I need to watch this whole freaking show.
I like all the powers. That's what I'm on.
Dude,
Cat
my
likes
lady
that.
All
loves
of
it.
them.
Yeah.
That's
Cat
what-
loves
we have one
She's
of the
watched all
finale
of them.
tonight.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go home and watch it. But
50
that's-
Cent's so sick, though. He's so
He is
badass,
dope.
bro.
Yeah, all
50
his
Cent's
shit.
the man.
dope.
He has a lot of shows and they're all tight.
You see him calling out freaking P. Diddy all the time about all this stuff, dude. Oh, man.
That
it's
movie Blink
hilarious.
Twice is about that Diddy shit.
Oh, is it?
It's not about it, but
it's, like, similar?
they say that's exactly what was
Whoa.
happening. It's crazy though. You gotta watch that movie.
I have to, yeah.
You have to. It's on Netflix. It's crazy.
Shout out Netflix. I'm
Shout out Netflix.
Shout
right
out
now.
Netflix.
Shout out. Put us on their dog.
Expensive ass Netflix.
Dude,
Dude.
I freaking steal my parents, and then now they got the whole thing where they like give the house, bro. I'm like, damn, bro,
It's
like
like
kicking me
20
out.
Did it happen
man.
to you?
No, he didn't kick me out that night,
Bro.
but I was
They
watching
want
it, and
to.
I was like,
It
dude,
cooked us
yeah.
out. Yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, I'm about to kick you out, bro. For some reason, my
Sorry.
dad put my information
So you're
Yeah.
on his Netflix. So they keep sending like all these codes and all this stuff like, hey,
you.
you want to update? And I'm like, dude, it's not even my account. Like, why do you
But
just...
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
pay
like-
for it.
Yeah, I just be running on my dad's card.
I like those. Those are good shows. I've lately been getting in more to movies. I like shows more, but like I've been rewatching a lot of the freaking. I like superhero stuff, so like I like the Dark
Yeah.
Knights. Those are sick. A lot of the like the Marvel stuff and like the
If I
first
watch
one stuff
movies,
came out. Those are good.
I watch, I don't know, I really like gangster movies.
I like gangster movies and comedies.
Bro,
Yeah.
what's it called? American Gangster?
that one's
Denzel Washington?
that's sick.
One of
my, my favorite
and
gangster movie is probably like Paid in Full. You ever seen Paid in Full?
I've seen it one
Paid
time.
in Full's
Seen it
hard.
one time.
Badly. All
Bro.
there's sick ass movies back then.
My
you know what I mean?
favorite gangster movie, Menace to Society.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, that
O-Dog,
movie,
bro.
O-Dog is
God
crazy.
damn, that dude is crazy.
He's hella crazy.
I never really got into the gangster ones and stuff. I couldn't really get into those things, but I like Wolf of Wall Street. That's freaking sick.
I never
Dude.
seen
That's your
that.
favorite
You never-
movie?
That's my favorite movie. That's my favorite movie. Leonardo DiCaprio,
crazy,
bro,
dude.
kills.
He does
like,
a really good job.
Like it's like the white version of gangsters, bro. That's
So
how
that's your
freaking sick
favorite
they are.
movie?
That's my favorite movie of all time. I can
Yeah, bro.
rewatch that
What's
one
your favorite movie
all
of
time.
Damn, it's hard to pick a favorite
Dude, it's
movie
hard.
of all time.
It used to be Pineapple Express. That used to be so funny,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
I used to laugh at all the freaking
That
time.
movie's tight.
But I don't know. I every single time I see American Gangster, bro, or
Frank Lucas, bad dude.
Social Network, I
Social Network's
I love that movie.
About Facebook.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude,
Sick.
I love that
That was
movie.
sick.
I used to watch that all the time. It's probably American Gangster or the Social Network. Mark Zuckerberg.
Dude, you know what movie makes me always cry? Friday Night Lights. When he tears the ACL, Bowie Miles, and he's in the car.
Oh yeah.
He's
He's
like,
like,
I was supposed
I
to
can't
play
play
football no more. Oh my
If I'm ever
goodness,
gonna
bro.
cry in a movie, it's gonna be like a sports movie.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
find
it.
myself tearing up for sports shit.
Bro, I
Yeah.
watched.
Because I love sports, you know what I mean?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
it's tight. Like, it's
It
tight.
gives you like that feeling
Fuck
of like,
yeah.
damn, bro, like,
Imagine what it feels like to win that ring. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
dude.
Like, I
Cause-
love sports shit. Like, that's.
Because they came out with a show,
What show?
Friday Night Lights,
Oh,
Oh, that was a
shit,
good show, yeah.
and I watched that, and that was
That was a good show.
That was pretty good.
Especially because you played football, both of you.
Yeah.
I never played under the Friday Night Lights.
Dude,
That's
I
crazy,
love
bro.
that.
That's where I'm headed after this for the home
I
game.
could have played football. Obviously, you know, I had an arm. I could have played quarterback, easy slinging the ball all over
Yeah.
the field.
Patrick, dude?
But you're a little short.
Patrick, though.
Yeah, yeah, but
Can't see over the line.
I wasn't too quick either. But I could throw like a
Pat
ball
played
from here.
1 year as quarterback.
Yeah,
In
I
his senior
remember.
year, he was all state.
And he got an offer.
And he got an offer to
To
college.
Off
play
of 1
college.
year.
Of 1
Yeah.
year. He was bad, though, bro. I was showing the videos today because I was bored
I
at
know, I
work.
seen that.
And
You
I was
too,
like,
you
he was
made
the
a sick
Mexican
catch.
Lamar, bro. He's the Mexican. He's all freaking hitting spin moves and stuff. Like, he's a freaking dog, man.
Your
Yeah.
brother scored a lot of points in a high school
Oh,
game
dude.
too, huh?
Yeah,
like,
he
what, 40
did.
or something like
It
that?
was like, yeah, I think
I think
38 or something like that.
38? Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it
a
was
lot of
comeback
points,
against Erie,
dude.
bro. I'm in the
Yeah.
freaking video. I'm just freaking losing my mind, dude. I'm like going crazy because I was on the bench. I wasn't that good.
That's a lot of high school points.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You have to be good to
And then
score
the
30
crazy
points.
backstory about that game was that we played Erie, because you know, I mean, I was benched for sophomore varsity is what it is. They call me the freaking chubby Tim Duncan. I was that good.
I was that good.
But all his buddies that he grew up playing basketball with, all in middle school, they all went to Erie. They had a starting 5. 4 of them went there. Patrick stayed here
because it's supposed to be better.
Yeah. So then we went and we were getting smoked the first half, murdered, and then we went into halftime. And I just remember everyone was just fighting, bro. We were all arguing and talking. Patrick's like, how about you guys do something? I'm out here trying to win this game, and you guys are doing nothing. Well, fuck you, Pat. Everyone's pissed off. Bro, he went back out. He scored like 2 points in the first half. He dropped 36 in the second half, bro. And then he hit the game winner.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was crazy, dude. And I was just like, bro, no, everyone just saw the ending. No one saw halftime. But, if you would have saw halftime, you would have thought there's no way we were coming back in this game, bro. And they went off, man.
That's what I can't wait for is high school sports.
Yeah, it's fun,
bro.
man.
You know what I mean? He's in 8th grade basketball about to start. It's going to be fun, too. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big...
I think it's some of his games because they freaking... I always see Jessica and Jackson Snapchats of him balling, bro, and he'd be balling, man.
Yeah, he's good, dude. He could shoot like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's one. He was like 2 years ago. What was he, like 11, 12? He smoked me at 21, bro. I was like, God damn it, bro.
He's tall, dude.
He's bad, dude.
That fool wears a 10.5. He jumped from a 9 to a 10.5 in less than a year. He's tall. He's taller than me now, dude. It's crazy how much taller he is than me now. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Made me sad at first. Man, this fool, don't stand by me. I tell him, stand by your mom.
Hey, what size shoe do you wear?
10.5.
So is he stealing your kicks now or what?
Actually, to be honest, these are his.
Oh, dude, that's dirty.
He lets me wear them.
Oh yeah.
He just tells me don't crease them.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? How kids are. Yeah. I'm like, fool, I'm walking in your shoes.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry, I'm walking in your shoes, but nah, that's one thing that's tight. You know.
He's all, try walking a mile in my shoes, Dad. Yeah. And you're like, all right, let me go put them on.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but you won't wear my shoes. You know what I mean? He'll be like, nah, let me wear your shoes. All right. So,
really?
So that's cool.
I got a couple of nice Jordans and stuff that I have put away that I don't wear them as much. I got some Jordan 11 breads and stuff and everything. And
it's just hard for me to spend a lot of money on shoes.
Yeah, mine I usually get them if I don't buy them when they first come out, it's hard for me to buy them on resale. It's like $280, $290, freaking $300, dude.
Bro, these were like $40.
Yeah, bro. I was really into. I remember my senior year of high school, I bought a lot of shoes. And after that, I was kind of
Jordans. Yeah. You're the one that always had Jordans. You never really had too many Jordans.
I hated dress shoes. I hated dress shoes.
KDs. You used to wear a lot of KD4s.
I did.
That was his shit.
Yeah.
Nike Elite. I wore KD4s.
Yeah. Dude, those hyper dunks, bro. The hyper dunks. Remember the hyper dunks, dude? Those are sick, bro.
Yeah. Fucking Cruz.
Yeah, so...
Shout out Cruz.
Shout out Cruz, dog.
Triathlon motherfucker.
Dude, he's fucking swole, bro. That dude. He's jacked.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, quick story before we ended all or whatever. I remember we needed somebody to buy, like I said earlier, you buy us alcohol, right?
Oh, you and Cruz?
Yeah.
All the time.
And it came up because we were working together in the fields.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I remember, we had these parties and we had girls that wanted to hang out because we had alcohol. Mm-hmm. Because we had one party by ourselves. It was just like sausage fest, whatever. And then
those are the most fun, bro. Those are from the boys. Bro. The boys are pretty fun. Blast, dog.
They're fun.
Your boys are crazy.
Oh yeah. Now that we're older, bro, we be having crazy
shit. My cousin Monica's wedding. She
Yeah.
happened to marry.
You were there, bro. You're all fucked up.
This motherfucker was leading the fucking line and shit.
Dude, I was because it was so hot.
With your cowboy hat.
Yeah, I was all wearing a whole-on suit. I was sweating everything up, bro. I probably put down 15 cocktail drinks, dude. Yeah. I couldn't feel nothing going on.
Food was fire.
All food was fire, dude. Okay, you go. Sorry, Will.
No, you can't. I remember I hit you up, and you're like, yeah, bro, but, you gotta buy my lady a bottle. That was always your thing. And then you came out with the Hypnotic. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, whatever, And then you came out with, some Swishers, too. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what are those? And you're like, you don't need to know about these. You
guys
big boy stuff. Bro, but we'd buy, a case. We'd buy, 2 cases, 3 bottles.
But I'd never take their money. That's why they're coming to me because Cruz is like, the other dude we use just takes our money, bro. He don't bring us shit.
Nah,
he goes, this is what you could get for the amount of money.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I was like, yeah, bro.
We were just
what you could get.
Because that was his only thing is just buy us a bottle and we'll be good.
They usually give me $100.
Yeah.
And 2 trucks.
And I get you shit. Now, dude, $100 gets you a fucking bottle and a 12-pack, bro. That pisses me off,
I bought you guys a lot of beer.
Bro.
Every weekend almost.
So we used to have our parties on Thursday. Mm-hmm. Every Thursday. Because Ian's dad would go to work on Friday. So if we did it on Thursday, he wouldn't come down to check on us because he had to go to work the next day.
Was it in the summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the summer, yeah.
Oh, never in the school nights, bro?
No, bro.
Wow, bro.
And I Dude, every single time he'd be like, I call him. He's all, y'all want alcohol? And I was like, yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, they were all young. They were young. You guys were young.
Dude,
I probably should have invited you guys alcohol, but you guys were cool.
I was probably like 13.
Yeah, you guys were cool.
Probably.
Because you guys were so different. You had your bald head and your braces.
I did.
Cruz had his fucking weird little comb over. You know what I mean? He wasn't all fucking buff. Like, that was a long time ago, and you guys were hitting me up.
Yeah, I appreciate it because I had some fun at those parties.
I'm terrified now, like with Roman because I was 21, Roman was still 18, so like he'd ask me like, "Hey, bro, you buying something?" I'd be terrified of it, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because like obviously Roman, he ain't gonna do nothing, but then like a friend and they, hey, Roman got us. That Roman's the one that brought the alcohol, and I'm like, well, who bought him the alcohol? And then he comes in and like, that's terrifying.
One thing I was always worried about is I was like, fuck. Well, like if Cruz, I think I'm good on Cruz. You know what I mean? Like
that was his number one rule. He's all,
you know what I mean?
Do not let your mom
guys,
project.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. I believe that.
And my lady would be like, you better hope they don't get calls. Like I don't think they'll say anything anyway.
Better not tell Paulo, bro. Better not tell Paulo.
I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my mom until probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah, now we're telling them all the stories. Man. It's cool now. It's funny because what is it like?
One time I bought them lick and they had a party like out there past the dispensary and shit.
Yeah, in
on the
field,
left-hand side in the field.
And
then shit went down that night, you know? And I was like, damn, I hope these motherfuckers don't snitch on me.
Yeah, bro, we got caught.
Yeah, you guys got
cops
caught by the cops, yeah. Cruz was running. He called me running. I think you might have been running with
I was
him.
running. He ran a different way. He ran a different way. I ran with my other buddy, and my buddy, shout out Jeff, I love you. You're the best person ever. And we were running. And he's like, dude, my truck. I got to go back to get my truck. I'm like, dude, like, we're not going back.
I think it's told or anything. Like,
and he's like, dude, my scholarship, I'm done. I'm not going to college anymore. And I'm like, dude, you're fine. And then he gets back, my truck. And I was like, Jeff, fuck your truck. We're going. I'm like, if you want to go back, you go back. And the next day he hit me up. He's like, hey, bro, I got my truck. They
didn't tell her nothing, bro. Like,
no, nobody got in trouble except for me.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I freaked out.
Do you remember one time we showed up with our bicycles to go pick up the alcohol from you?
Oh my goodness,
and
bro.
we used to beat him at the you pump it.
Alright, first I was like, it's cool that you bought it, but now they're telling the story of how young they were. I can't believe you bought them
their bikes,
bro.
Their tricycle, their little fucking, their tyke bicycles.
We literally drove around all Fort Lupton on our bicycles.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and we put it in our backpacks.
You folded.
Yeah, bro.
Good times.
But
it was.
Thank you, Tommy. I think this is an awesome podcast. I think you're freaking awesome, man. I love you. You have great stories and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, bro.
Thank
Awesome,
you for having me on.
Of course.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you guys for watching the Boys Only podcast. Like, subscribe. We get 1,000 subscribers. My mom's gonna come on. I think we're gonna do something. We get 100 subscribers. That's probably what we do the eat or speak thing. So let us know. Thank y'all. Cool.